You might have heard about this. There was a new Android feature scanning your photos for sensitive content. It's kind of a confusing story, but pretty much there's a service that's being installed on Android devices automatically, I assume through Google Play Services. It doesn't have an icon, it doesn't show up on the usual list of running apps, and it makes it difficult for users to find and manage. They've reported that the safety core reinstall itself even during system updates or through Google Play Services after uninstalling the service. Google's come forward and said that sensitive content warnings doesn't allow Google access to the contents of your images, nor does Google know that nudity may have been detected. Google also assured users that Safety Core performs its functions locally on the device without sending any data to external servers. There are instructions to disable it in the article, so we highly recommend checking that out if you're on a device with Google Play Services to see if this is something on your system. Currently, no evidence of there being a direct privacy issue from this based on Google's response, but I'm sure a lot of you might want to be a little bit more cautious about it. On this topic, Google has confirmed Gmail to ditch SMS code authentication. So they're planning to ditch SMS codes and replace them with QR codes. This will not impact more secure options like TOTP or passkeys. It's unclear if this will impact requiring a phone number, though, to verify new accounts. My assumption is yes, so they're just replacing the SMS side of it. Mixed feelings on that one. I feel like SMS is pretty bad. QR codes are also pretty bad. So I highly recommend everybody just use TOTP or security keys or passkeys whenever possible with a Google account. And then finally, this is actually really, really exciting news that I'm big into, like a huge win here. Qualcomm and Google have teamed up to offer 8 years of Android updates. This extended support window only applies to Android devices with the latest Qualcomm chipsets. The 8-year support timeline will be extended to devices running the new Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform, which powers devices like OnePlus 13 and the Galaxy S25. Later this year, the same policy will be applied to the company's new Snapdragon 8 and Snapdragon 7 series chips, and you can expect the same deal for at least the next 5 generations of Qualcomm silicon. These are their flagship chips, so don't expect this from like the budget phones yet. Maybe we'll see that on that end as well, but we haven't seen confirmation of that yet. And the key takeaway here is for privacy and cybersecurity, this move will make it easier for OEMs to release full Android OS updates even toward the end of a device's lifespan, ensuring a more secure and long-lasting Android experience for users. Context here, let's rewind 5 years. You're getting a Google Pixel. This is actually a more recent example, the Asus Zenfone. Cool phone, love the phone, might have even bought it, but then I checked the amount of security updates it gets. I think it was 3 years or less. And I'm like, I can't imagine spending $500–600 on a phone and only being able to use it for 3 years and still have security updates. So normally what actually holds back these Android devices from security updates is the firmware updates that come from these chip makers like Qualcomm. So Qualcomm teaming up with Google to say, no, we're going to offer 8 years is now allowing people like Asus, like Samsung, like Google, like they can all push these things a little bit further. And this is really cool because Google has made these commitments with their own chips because they've been building their chips on their new phones ever since they released their Tensor chips. But now we might be able to see this on other devices as well, which is super good news because it means you all get to have devices for longer. You can keep your devices secure for longer. And I think this also helps people on custom operating systems as well, because you might still be able to get longer firmware updates in combination with your software updates. So this is a benefit for everybody.
You just watched a clip from our main podcast surveillance report, where we talk about privacy and security news every single week to keep you all updated on the newest threats and how to prevent them from happening to you. If you want to learn more and stay updated, check it out here on the screen or in the description. And there's also an audio-only version that you can also find down in the description. We'll see you there. Thanks for watching.